Today is the 21st Sunday after Pentecost, and the Gospel is taken from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 22, verses 34 to 46. The central theme of today's readings is the Great Commandment in the Bible, namely to love God and express it in action by loving Him in our neighbor. A Sunday school teacher was teaching her class about 10 commandments in preparation for their first communion. After explaining the commandments to honor thy father and mother, she asked the class about the things money can't buy. It can buy laughter and can buy love, she told them. Driving her point home, she said, "What would you do if I offer you $1,000 not to love your mother and father?" Stunned silence ensued. Finally, a small voice from the back of the class queried, "How much would you give me not to love my bigger sister?" In the Gospel, we heard that the first and greatest commandment is to love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. And then it is followed by this: you must love your neighbor as yourself. The scholars of the law knew that there were 613 laws, so they thought that it would be difficult for Jesus to determine which law among all of these is the most important. Jesus, knowing their trickery, answered by quoting from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verses 5. "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind." That fundamental and often overlooked central teaching of the Jewish faith is the first and great commandments according to Christ. But our Savior wasn't done yet. He added a second commandment that is like it, taken from the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verses 18. "You shall love your neighbor as yourself." And he concluded that all the law and the prophets hang on these two commandments. Why is this commandment the first of all commandments? Because without love, all of other commandments lose their meaning. Love, true love, gives life to and fulfills each commandment. God doesn't give us the people we want. He gives us the people we need. The people who will hurt, insult, betray, people who will leave us, but also people who will help us and people who will love us, as to make us in the persons we were to be. When we can see that, then we would have understood the lesson of life, and with that we will be able to love God and love our neighbor as ourselves. So what it is that we are commanded to do? The call is to weep with those who weep, to love with those who love, to touch the untouchables, feed the hungry, welcome the children, release the captives, forgive sinners, confront the oppressors, comfort the oppressed, wash each other's feet, hold each other close, and tell each other the truth. The call is to guide each other home. The world now is too dangerous and too beautiful for anything but love. May your eyes be blessed, you see God in everyone. Your ears, so you hear the cry of the poor. May your hands be so blessed that everything you touch is a sacrament. Your lips, so you speak nothing but the truth with love. May your feet be so blessed you run to those who need you. And may your heart be so opened, so set on fire, that your love changes everything. And may the blessing of God, who created you, who loves you and sustains you, be with you now and always. Be blessed and be a blessing. Amen.